Time of the assassination, I was 12 years old.
Do you remember it well?
Yes, sir. I remember getting here that morning at approximately, we got here about 11:15. So we had been here about an hour and 15 minutes when the assassination happened. Rode the bus down here from Oak Cliff that morning. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Have you ever told your story to the police or?
No, I've talked to many police officers about the assassination. Officer B.W. Hargis and I, Officer Hargis, of course, was the motorcycle officer who was splattered with the President's brain debris. We've been friends many years, and we've discussed the assassination many times. And I have talked with several of the officers, not officially.
Yeah. Did you ever testify about this?
No.
Not even for the House Select Committee?
No. Many witnesses, as I've told your comrades, many witnesses never talked to the Warren Commission, the House Select Assassinations Committee. Many witnesses have never been interviewed. There were people here that day taking pictures, who I'm sure they still have, that have never been seen.
You have been investigating the assassination for more than 30 years. Did you ever hear about the story of James Files?
Yes, most definitely. Mr. Files came to my attention in the late 70s. A friend of mine who was a FBI agent, whose name I will not call at this time, he told me about Files. Files had been known because he was associated with the Mafia, Charles Nicoletti, and he had been arrested on some occasions at a young age, and he has an extensive criminal background. Of course, as we know, he is in prison now for the attempted murder of 2 Illinois state troopers. But I first heard about James Files in 1978, as I told Mr. Wynn the other day. First time I ever heard it.
Do you think his story is true?
I do believe that Mr. Files fired the fatal headshot. Listening to his first interview and studying his demeanor, his background, he certainly had the capability and the inwit to do such a thing. Yes, I do believe it.
So the murder is a conspiracy.
Whether Files fired the shot or whoever, I will always believe it was a conspiracy, because I will never believe that Lee Harvey Oswald fired any shots in Dealey Plaza. I do not believe Lee Harvey Oswald killed President Kennedy. I believe he was a designated patsy and that he knew about it. I do believe he knew it was going to happen. I don't believe he fired any shots from the 6th floor window of the Texas School Book Depository. I will never believe that.